G.I. Joes and action figures like these were just coming out the year that I was born, 1982. And Star Wars had already been out for a while. The Star Wars figures, the 3.75 inch, 5-point articulation Star Wars figures. So growing up, I never really got into those. I much preferred G.I. Joe because of the articulation, the accessories, and whatnot that they came with. And ended up never getting into Star Wars. And I know that Hasbro has since started making some Star Wars figures that do have modern style articulation, but I didn't really get into that either. So, that being said, I liked Star Wars growing up. I still like Star Wars, and now we have the new Mandalorian series. We're into season 2 now. And Hasbro's released some figures, but they haven't done anything quite like this. So, LeCroy's Toys, Matthew LeCroy, in conjunction with Dollar Slice Bootlegs, has created an O-ring Mandalorian figure. And I've got my hands on one of these right here. The artwork was done by Design on Design. I supplied the packaging, and Dollar Slice Bootlegs, I believe, did all of the casting work, and Matt LeCroy did the paint work on this Mandalorian in full Beskar armor with the child. So we'll pop this guy out of the package here, take a look at him real quick. And this is made with hand sculpted, hand cast pieces that were all hand painted in the end of the process. Let's see if we can focus on that a little bit here. I'll get some better shots of him as well. But, I mean, this is a fantastic looking figure. I love it. I wasn't going to get into any of the Mandalorian action figures, but this one, this absolutely is awesome because it's 100% everything that I loved about G.I. Joe growing up as far as the figures go, plus the Mandalorian, which is a fantastic series. If you haven't watched it, get somebody's Disney Plus login info or get Disney Plus and definitely give the series a watch. It is it's pretty much a spaghetti western in space. But, I mean, the look of this figure is just fantastic. Get the camera to focus on him here. But the head sculpt down to the cape, that's an actual cloth cape that he's wearing here. And, you know, everything with this guy just looks really, really good. Matt did an awesome job on him. And the silver, the Beskar armor is like a metallic silver paint. And then we have the child here, and I believe that this was sculpted on, I don't recall if he sculpted this just from from nothing, or if he used a Lego figure to sculpt this, but a really, really neat little feature, a neat accessory for that figure to come with. And the head does turn, so that's another pretty cool aspect of it. Very, very neat little accessory there. And I think the size is about right for that figure in comparison to the Mandalorian himself. And I'll see if I can get him to hold the child here. Probably not going to be able to. He's a little big for that, but yeah. But here you have Mando and the child upside down, backwards. Yeah. Very cool figure. And a lot of you that have watched my videos probably recognize the names of the makers from some other custom figures that have been done. So maybe I'm back in the package here. Matt's doing some fantastic work with all kinds of custom characters from different, bringing basically the G.I. Joe articulation to a lot of non G.I. Joe characters. Like he has a Judge Dredd figure coming out in the classic O-ring articulation. He did an Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando figure. Here the Mandalorian is back in the package. But he did a Commando figure, and there's several others that he has in his portfolio and that he has coming out. But I just wanted to give you a look at the Mandalorian figure. If you get a chance to pick one of these up, definitely do. Watch the Mandalorian; it's awesome, and support the custom makers, the customizers. You know, those guys do a lot of stuff that's you know, it's not obtainable in any other way. You know, you're not looking at someone making just production figures, but you know, third party and custom makers are where O-ring will continue to live. Hasbro is definitely not going to be making O-ring figures for G.I. Joe collectors. They're even in their retro line, you know, they're making modern figures that most of us that collected any of the modern stuff already have. You know, they're literally just they're just putting out these same modern figures that we already have and telling us that it's something new, and it's not. You know, they're repackaging it. The packaging, in my opinion, kind of sucks. It's very thin and not very strong. So, but anyway, back to that. Mandalorian, if you get a chance to pick up one of these figures, definitely do. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Stay tuned for more. I've got multiple other projects going, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can with music and my firearms channel and this channel. So be sure to stay tuned. And thanks for watching, guys.